Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Welcome back to Stellaris Synthetic Dawn 1.8.3 beta. Modded! We're playing the Glub Glub Assimilated as our race of robot goldfish. And we're planning to go to war with the Droll Perthan Enlightened Kingdom, who I'm just going to call DPEC from now on. And of course their allies, the Cardu Coalition. Now, they are only considered inferior just. Everything else is equivalent, and I think they were equivalent until very recently. So they're probably, I mean, we're at, what, 90k? So they're probably about 50k? So they're not going to be a pushover. At least not entirely so. So we've got to be a little bit cautious about how we do this one. I am definitely thinking about delaying our invasion until we get the enigmatic deflector technology, because this is insanely good. Like, really powerful. You will notice when we get it that it's, oh my god, it's good. Just a sheer words cannot describe how crazy good that is. Also, we'll probably want to try and reinforce this system. Oops, I didn't mean to select you. Actually, maybe put down some fortresses or something here, because I do suspect that the enemy, when they do come through us, because, you know, obviously we'll go back and forth a little bit, they will try and come through this system, because it's my first inhabited system near their space. I think the next one's Cador. It's a little way away. So they're going to come through here, and if we could get some fortresses set up, that would be really, really tasty. Especially if we could get this as well, which gives us 15% less build cost, but 25% extra health. So, let's go super fast. A bit disappointed that you have nicked the space down here. I was going to get that. Okay. So you managed to beat them a little bit. How strong are you, out of interest? Inferior. How strong are you?
New frontiers established.
Inferior. Pathetic. So you're probably actually the hardest single nation. Yeah, you are the hardest single nation. Interesting. Very interesting. I think some of your... Yeah, you've got 2 planets in this system. 3 over here. Okay, fancy. Waste G Commonwealth joined the... Which one are you? Ah, you're that one there. Right, I see you. Yeah, you're not that important. That Federation is pretty strong. I'd like to say I could blame them, but they're scared of me, and... That's pretty fair. We are pretty scary. What have we got? Unemployment. Oh! Right, the Saturn habitat is ready. Hello. Which means that we probably have a construction ship. Not doing it. No, all our construction ships are busy. You're building the habitat there. Okay. Well, Saturn habitat, if you wouldn't mind, you've got to do some things. So... We could build for energy. 6 energy, there's 12 slots. I mean, one of them's taken up, obviously. But assuming 12 by 6, that's 72 power. Pretty decent. Not like the most amazing thing. But there's also science. A grand total of about 100 science, all told. Could do mining, but that's only 4 as opposed to a 6. It's not as good. What we'll probably do is we'll get Ministry of Culture. 1 second. We should probably put a Ministry of Culture down over here somewhere. What should I replace for a Ministry of Culture? Seriously, I have no idea what we're going to replace for Ministry of Culture. I guess this is only a 1 science tile? How much science do we do here? 16, 14, 9. Not the highest? This is a 1 physics tile. 1 physics tile. 1 society tile. Yeah, we'll replace this with the Ministry of Culture. Okay, now, Saturn habitat. We probably want to build anything to do with Unity. Spare parts depot. Uplink node. And then everything else is going to be a solar processor Just so that we can get all that beautiful energy going. Because that's what's going to limit us. Our fleet is going to be limited quite strongly by energy rather than anything else. And that said, the fleet cap's pretty high right now. Probably going to have to just start building... what are they called? Spaceports everywhere we can. You know what? You're upgrading? Yeah, you don't have... synchronized defenses. We'll also get you a service umbilical. That way ship upkeep's less. And you know what? We won't upgrade. We'll cancel the upgrade. Because if we're going to get the animatic deflectors, we're going to upgrade them then anyway. So we'll just do these. We'll probably also get this one. Risk capacity plus 50%. It's on the front line. That's helpful. Ship upkeep minus 5%. Probably pay for itself quite soon. We'll get that. And we'll also get observatory, so it's got the extra sensor range from that. So that was going to be quite kitted out. Now, let's have a quick look. Do any of you not have a spaceport? Really? You put service umbilicals on a spaceport, but nothing else? Like, why would you not put solar panels down? Yeah, you've got one there. Again, they've got service umbilicals everywhere. Fine? But also, why? We'll get solar panels. Let me guess. Yeah, no solar... why? This is just energy credits. It pays itself off pretty quickly as well. But at least they do have fully kitted out space stations, which is increasing our fleet capacity. Who would have thought that being at like almost 700 fleet capacity is not enough at this point in the game? Oh, hello. Oh, they're actually upgrading this. They don't seem to have a problem with upgrading. Let's look at some of these newer places. Maybe they don't have the money to... yeah. You could do the spaceport. What about down here? Oh, you've got spaceport as well, although not really upgraded much. Probably just because they don't have the money to upgrade it. Well, I say money. Obviously, I'm talking about minerals. Gonna deliberately just chuck them all one upgrade so we can put the solar on there. But also so it'll increase our fleet capacity a little bit. I've got quite a lot of minerals, but I want to try and at least save some, because fully upgrading a lot of spaceports will cost a lot. Oh, that one had a solar. And that one's got solar. Already done that one. Yeah, it seems that these ones have got solar, whereas the other ones have got service umbilicals, but they're kind of choosing one or the other. Oh, no, you've got service umbilicals and a synchronized defense. And a spare slot? Fair play. Also, one of our construction ships, when it is done... it's going to need to come down here and put a research station. Now, any other sectors or anything that I should know about? I mean, obviously we're colonizing over here, and as soon as that's done, that's going to be a whole load of spaceports. How long are you actually going to take to do that? 2 years. So we actually have that before any amount of deflectors. So that will actually be set up. There's debris here? Oh, from the pirates. Yeah, no, that's not going to be very useful. It's all like red lasers and stuff. Yeah. Ooh, goody. And the amount of deflectors are so incredibly good. Just do a quick check through ours, make sure they're all fully upgraded. Yeah, you're working on that. Okay. Probably don't need many of these. Like, we could get synchronized defenses, I guess. You're not a frontline one. Oh, are you done? Oh, hello, hello, hello. It's a construction ship that's done all its tasks. That is weird. Construction ship that's done all its tasks. I'll probably leave it up here. This other one's got tasks to come down here and put wormholes in. So I'll make sure we've got one on the front line. We'll stockpile some minerals. Ready for when we've got animac deflectors, which is going to be 2 years away. Just animatic deflectors is so good, I would be remiss if I didn't immediately be like, yeah, no, we're going to wait for that one. Ooh, mining station here. And also mining station over here. And here. There is energy available. And science. There is science to be done, and you get a neat gun for the people who are gonna die. Yeah, I guess I will stock things up. I mean, it'll take them long enough to do them. Sure. Yeah, no, I don't really care about that timed project stuff. There are spare buildings. Yep, because we need to breed faster. If we could just do the breeding a little bit quicker, that'd be great. I'm also very, very aware that we do need to do something with our influence, because at the moment we're having... It's just not getting in fast enough. How many rivals do we have? From rivals, +1. Who are my rivals? Oh, I have to go to... This is a bit silly. I don't know why you just can't see rivals like here or something, but I have to go look at my species. No, not species. It's diplomacy, isn't it? Contacts. I've got to find myself in the contact list. Yeah, I am rivaling 3.
System survey complete.
I guess while we do this, we could just have a really quick war while we wait to upgrade with these guys down here. Like, I'm just worried about going to war immediately with them because they are the most powerful. Whereas I know that this Federation down here will fight me if I get too weak. They're going to attack me. That's the entire point of this Federation. But we could totally split into probably 2 or 3 at the beginning before crushing their fleets and then just go on from there. We will upgrade our ships. Oh, yeah, you're doing all of that. Come down to Sol and upgrade at Sol.
Construction complete.
Why have you just stopped moving? That seems very strange.
They're fighting. Stop fighting!
Who's fighting? The Cardu Coalition declare war on the Scaldari Confederacy. Okay. You're pathetic. You do have a defensive pact with the Ozcox. This might actually mean that your friend is going to get involved in the war. You have got involved in the war. Ah, governor's died. No. Okay, in which case we're not going to go do that. Because this gives us an opportunity. Their fleet is probably going to leave. Why can I see your fleet here? No idea. Ooh. Hello. They have some stuff. Can we have a look at your composition of your ships? Phaser gun. Okay. Tier 4 otherwise. But phaser gun, those are the upgrades from Mazers, which we have. Phasers are very powerful. Average damage of 5. Average damage of 10. Phasers are pretty decent. Do we have anything other than cruisers to look at? Nah, they're all just cruisers. That said, bear in mind that they're mostly... Yeah, they're spec'd for large weapons. Like, that's a large, medium, medium. So they're going to be good at shooting big craft. We should probably specialize in, like, spamming corvettes. Maybe some, like, close-in corvettes packing decent guns. But here's the idea. They're going to move all their forces over this side to fight. And we're going to be able to try and take advantage of the situation. Also, I want to look at sectors. Thank you. No. Don't really want to be hiring the cyborgs. Because they suck. They're also really cheap, though. And influence is a problem right now. Fine. Now, I don't want to get involved in this war immediately. We don't want to give it a little bit of time. Ooh. We've been forced to scrap our technical equipment due to a major malfunction. I will repair it for you. And that's 50 influence, which I desperately need. 20 months to enigmatic deflectors. I was like, deflectors. Many deflectors. That's going to be useful. Also, we're getting the Alpha Hub, which I believe is 10% Unity for the Empire.
Construction complete.
Our Unity output is really good.
System survey complete.
I'm very glad you went to war. Makes me very pleased. That said, I don't expect you to get much weaker in this war. You're probably going to just ruffle stomp them. So it's more their like ships getting out of position rather than anything else. Please tell me I can see something other than a cruiser. Oh, hello, that is a destroyer. Let's get some information on you. Bear in mind, they are wormhole. Flak. Mazer, laser, disruptor. It's a tier 2 disruptor. I think I've got tier 3, but it's a tier 5 laser as well. Their defensive techs. They've got a lot of shield regenerators. But otherwise, not as good as my defensive techs. Their offensive techs are better. Flat out better, though.
Research complete.
Alpha Hub. Let's go for terrestrial sculpting, because it leads to other techs. Like, I guess we should do that. Also, I want to upgrade this from the Alpha Hub. No, to the Alpha Hub, sorry. It's currently a system conflux. And that'll give us 10% Unity for, like, the entire Empire. Which means our Unity is going to be so good. You were unable to build a wormhole in Hogwa. Why not? Oh. What? What? I'm confused. Hagawa. Hagawa. Oh, right, yes, because they've taken over that area. Frustratingly. That's acceptable. Like, if you're gonna have a reason, that's a pretty reasonable one. Okay. Now we're looking 15 months.
Construction complete.
Right, so here's the plan. Oh, hello. Yeah, they're building fleets and sending them over. This is the sort of fleet you build when you're just quickly trying to spam extra things out. No corvettes, though. Aha, corvette. Hello. Want to talk to you about your corvettes? Neutron torpedoes. So we do need point defense. Shield them. And they even put phaser guns on them. I gotta give them credit. Like, this is actually going to be a tough fleet to beat. Really like the fact that this is actually inside our sensor range because we've buffed this, so we can see what's at these two places. Can't see what's at Bede or Rigel, though. That's a downside. What I might do is just send like a corvette up to Hadar and Hezi, and we might be able to get sensor coverage of those two. It's just I don't want to walk into a giant fleet. I suspect their fleet is, long gone over here, but sometimes empires that are far away from the fighting don't send their fleet. And I would be remiss if I split my fleet into 4 and then a quarter of my fleet bumped into double its strength. Because I do suspect they've got about 50k. Which can go up during wartime. Fleet power is equivalent! Yeah, it's gone up. Yeah, no, they're actually going to be a really tough fight. I am tempted just to say, sod it, let's go fight the Federation down here. Remember, if we fight these guys and they actually do a lot of damage, the Federation will just jump on us instantly. They are... pretty much their entire purpose is to just jump on us. So we've got to be cautious on that one. And these peeps are going to be tough. Like, they are going to be difficult to beat. Almost to the point that I'm just thinking about redoing... Like, I don't want to not go to war with them. I don't want to not... Yes, that is correct. I don't want to not go to war with them. Double negatives. So much fun. But at the same time, I don't see the point in attacking them when it's going to be super risky. Because if... Yeah, I know I could beat them even with equal firepower because I've got a bigger economy. I just have more area. But if I get attacked by them at the same time, I can't micro that much. Like, I won't be able to kill them enough. What the hell are you? A single pirate vessel. Okay, right, let's... Go kill that. Then I want you to come down here. And we're going to place you at Sol to begin with. And then we're going to think about our future. But here's the thing, I don't think I'm going to fight these. Even if they do have their fleet split, even if they do have the fleet split in several places, as soon as I attack their systems, they will send the fleet back. Now, I'll have wrecked a few systems, and great, I'll have done a lot of damage, but I will lose a chunk of my fleet when they attack me, because they're going to attack me. The AI is very aggressive. It will pursue battles that it knows it will lose as well sometimes. And although it will lose the battle, probably, can't be certain of that, because they do have a really good fleet composition. I do think they've got a chance of doing enough damage that they're going to come after us. How are we looking with this? I know that this has so far been an episode of mostly waiting and preparing, but when you're attacking someone who could honestly cause a chain cascade of problems for your empire, I do think that you have to be a little bit on the cautious side. They're inferior now. You know what, we'll stick to our plan. We'll stick to our plan. Why not? Well, there's many reasons why not, and I'm sure you can imagine what most of them are. I've went over them at some detail. But
Research complete.
I want to attack them when I get a chance, and since they are inferior, sure, we'll give it a go. Atmospheric manipulation. Extra leaders. I mean, I do want extra leaders, so I will go for that one. 7 months on the deflectors.
System survey complete.
If only I could
Research
get
complete.
recon on them before going to war. Optimized stations, that's nice. What do we want next? We've got loads of options over here. It's quite tempting to say, oh, we'll go for, like, you know, quantum missiles or something. Point defense aren't as good as, well, sorry, flak isn't as good as it used to be before the patch. We could go, I mean, don't need carrier operations because we've got the tier 3, don't need strike craft, we've got the tier 3. Advanced railguns, I'm thinking about that. I'm giving that a good hard think because that would be useful. Again, quantum missiles would be tempting. Ripper autocannon, compare that. Doesn't do extra shield damage and it's got a shorter range, much shorter range. I don't know really why I'd want to go for that one. Slightly higher accuracy. I've never really thought that autocannons have had that appeal. They don't seem to be as good in game. Impulse thrusters. I'm going to say on this one we'll start on our railguns. We won't have time to do that for the actual fight.
Complete.
Five planets almost ready. Neptune habitat. Hello, Neptune habitat. That's a funny habitat. You'd think it'd be a bit more regular since we designed it. Let's get you, set you down here. And you. Build me another habitat. You know what? Habitats are really expensive, and I do need you to save that influence. Because we're going to need it to move people in over here. Because we need to move people in so they can breed. It's unfortunately the way of things. Five months remaining. 3 months remaining. Yes, everything's going to be coming to a head very shortly. There we go. Now we've got this control. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Not you. You. Sure, why not? We'll take control of this. We'll get... Yeah, you're busy surveying that. Terra, build me, after you've done the colony ship, just like a cruiser maybe? Maybe a battleship. And we'll go over here and we'll wreck this. Turn off your waypoint. Right, who do we want to get rid of? Because we have to get rid of a planet. Because currently we've got way too many. Like, that planet is a good planet, but we're still breeding enough people to be worthwhile. A lot of these, the issue is we just haven't bred enough people to fill them out. I mean, straight hands down, our worst planet in terms of potential is Terra, because it's just a small planet. It's a medium planet. It's a 16. It's to the bottom of what I'd want to control. But it is our home, and it is filled up with some pretty high-tier things, like it's got our Empire Capital Complex, Primary Nexus, whatever. It's got this, it's got all the bells and whistles. So much unity. 46 unity. I don't know which one we want to get rid of, because... What's that? Zara dead. Zara dead. It's a 25. Like, I don't want to get rid of a 25. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's also got a lot of Einstein. What about Fearness? Again, that's a pretty decent place. What about Ebri? Maybe. I mean, we could just choose somewhere like this and be like, look, at the end of the day, you haven't lived up to expectations because you just aren't breeding fast enough. If you bred faster, we might be down for it. But you just don't breed as fast as the specifications require. There's always over here. Just dump this off. And it is mostly science. We could just leave this and be like, look, don't redevelop. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Because they won't redevelop if you tell them not to. And it should still produce huge amounts of science for us, so... Plants and sectors. Mondax retreat. Sector settings. Don't redevelop. Expect towers and build robots. Calm. Construction. Decisions. Yeah, sure. There we go. And now over here, we'll start clearing tiles, which is one of the reasons I saved up so many resources. And we will resettle someone from Earth. There's going to be a lot of resettlement. We really need to figure out how to breed people faster. Can we genetically edit yet? Can we genetically edit to a species to, like, breed faster? Glub humans. No, we need gene tailoring. I think it's an Ascension perk now. Yeah. Should also probably build them buildings, but... I would say I'm lazy.
New frontiers established.
I just want to fight and upgrade. Like, we can go through that at some stage. I will move people over so they do start breeding, though. Because we're going to need people to start breeding. Because that will take a little time to get up to speed. I've done Tooth and Terror, which is probably too much. We'll do... You there. I'll move you to a useful tile. We're nearly done on these ones.
Established.
There we go. Ooh, I'm going to put you on there, and then we will resettle someone from here. And then... Oh, you are... like... pre-sapient? Yeah, we'll purge all of you. If you're pre-sapient, you're no use to me. Oh, I can't move you as well. You're on really good tiles. Fine. Resettle from... Nope. I want my humans. My humans are good. I can't genetically edit, so... Gotta go with what I've got. There we go. Yeah. 8 influence left. Not ideal. And the enigmatic deflector is on its way. Oh yeah. Right, now as you're doing that, we're going to build spaceports to up our fleet cap. And I think we are going to be very reliant on... Oh, who died now? Governor. We are going to be very reliant on our corvettes.
Construction complete.
You know what? Don't build a battleship. If we're building corvettes all over the place, they're going to rally anyway. Who died? I actually want to look at the sector view. Mondax Retreat, yeah. We're going to take you off of Kaltora Prima, because it's just one planet. Kaltora Prima. There we go. I don't need to replace you, because I don't have the influence. And 1 month until enigmatic deflectors.
Complete. Construction complete.
Here we go.
Construction complete.
I'm aware.
Complete.
There is a lot of corvettes being built.
Construction complete.
Yep. There we go. Right, okay. Before we go to war or anything, I kind of do want neutron torpedoes. Making my corvettes neutron torpedo launching craft would just give them quite a lot of survivability. Sapient combat simulation. Ooh, it's dangerous? Really? I mean, I am an AI, so why would that be dangerous? Hell, it's rare and dangerous. I'm having it. Also, we've got tradition available. Ship build speed and building build speed increased by 15%. Yeah, I mean, there are some great ones to pick up. Just for the initial purchase options. There we go. Leader experience gain 20% is decent. Robot build speed, maybe. Emergency FTL sublight speed increased by 10%. I mean, Order's a pretty nice one just for the basic buffs, but we'll instead just try and max out Prosperity. And now, this is our Corvette. Now remember, we're pretty decent in terms of our technology. We've got a level 5 Hyper Shield. Yeah, look at our shields. 3015. Whoa, that's amazing. 1260. It's gone up by 4 times. This is the shield you get on a cruiser. Like a decent cruiser. Like an actually really decent... This is crazy torque. I really love it. I've not really got a torpedo I want to fit. I think what we'll do is just check everything's good. Yeah. We'll give him charge behavior. We might be able to get another Mazer in, actually. No, just shy. Okay. Average damage is 2.25. If we go for plus 200% against shields. I'd still say we pack the Mazer gun. What's the range on the Mazer? 30. Yeah. We'll go as many Mazers as we can, which means we need to drop something. What about mining drone laser? 1.89. It's pretty bad. Range 40. I like the fact that this is range 40, but the medium is actually range 30. Probably should have checked how much armor they have. Oh well. We'll pack a mining drone laser. So basically, they've got a good supply here. The issue with the Mazer is it does have 30% ignore armor. But if they're high armor, there will be problems. We'll try and just chuck on a small cutting laser. Just experiment with that as a design. Not sure how amazing it's going to be, but it should be useful. Override. That's crazy amount of shield. That is straight up. That is insane amounts of shield. Destroyer. We do know they have some torpedoes. Not a lot, but some. So probably don't need this much point defense, but we could probably change this up. What about a large? Have we got anything fun for a large slot? Could go large Mazer. Could go large missile. The range on the large missile is probably one of the better parts of it. Just 110. Yeah, sure. Probably not as necessary, though, for you, because you're a bit faster. So I'll tell you to do RT, get within 40, and that should be good. We haven't got to upgrade for this, have we? No. Then enigmatic deflector. Because it's amazing. .25 power too much. That said, our shield is just... That's battleship level shield. That's just... Sure. Okay. Is there anything we can really do for that? I mean, like, yeah, we could get rid of an afterburner and probably get rid of something else, but... 10 power if we don't, yeah. We'll chuck that in. Cruiser. Yeah, bomber wing might be useful. Having that ability at a distance to just drop the pain. could go... What's the range on these? 70. Could like 2 missiles into the back. Ignores 50% of armor plus 50% shield damage. The issue is the range when we talk about this small slot. If we're getting a large up front, large maser might work. Go large missile. I think we'll just go large missiles. They don't have a super high amount of point defense. And then that gives us a standoff range of 70. So we'll go RT 70. And hell, we've got an advanced bomber. Do we even need this much point defense? We probably don't. Again, this point defense is probably excessive. We know they've got torpedoes, but not enough to really justify this. Missile cruiser. Done. Right, shield capacity if we can. Repair bot as well. We will go enigmatic deflector. That's 10,000 shield. I mean, obviously we can't power it, but the fact that we could get that close is just... Okay. Now you're just crazy talking. Yeah, 5,000 shield. Just... Cool, that's a thing we can do. And then battleship. Yeah, we don't need this much point defense. I don't think we're going to need it. Like, I haven't seen them packing missiles. I've seen them packing energy weapons. Huge array of missiles. And then you're a standoff range of like 110. So RT 100. Hell, we could tell you to be hit and run 100. And if their mazes are problematic, then we're still good. Because, you know, they can run towards the mazes all they want, and we can keep shooting them. Now, of course, our battleships will get run down eventually. But 16,000 shield. And then we've got our capital ship. Range of 50 with a large maser gun. Now, apparently, it does support behaviors, even though it's not got the behavior module here. So my guess is it just overrides. So we could get you to RT 50. Just run up to 50 and just start shooting with the masers. And then, I don't know, missile in the medium section. See how high we can get this in terms of shield. $16,000 shield. Yep, we have officially just gone crazy talk. Ooh, do we want to go with the maser? Or do we just want to just sit there and just laugh at the ridiculous missile spam we can do? Probably going to say missiles. They haven't shown that much point defense. And that does mean we can get an extra enigmatic deflector in. And we can change that for a shield capacitor. Hell, we could even go fusion AP plant if we really cared. I don't care that much, especially since the fusion AP plant is actually kind of old now. There's a fusion AP plant 2, which you get roughly about this tech level. Oh no, you should be hit and run like 100. Okay. Now, we'll also want to have a look at our light mega fortress and update this. And I'm going to say just maser guns everywhere. In fact, we'll have another look at you. Is there anything you can do to get, like, more maser guns? There's point defense. I don't see the point in point defense if you're going to jump them directly on top of you. You don't have time to intercept them anyway. Crazy load of hangars. Oh, 2 larges, 2 mediums, 2... That is different from what it says here. Notice that it says here 2 mediums, 4 hangar. It's lying. 4 and 4. Yeah, this is lying. I mean, sure, that's fine. Normally the big thing you get is range. So I don't really care about range because they're going to be jumping on top of me. So I'm going to go with the mazes. I'm going to go like this. Then for you, we'll go advanced bomber. We will put like, I guess like 2 advanced fighters in. We'll get a repair bot, shield capacitors, go nuts with deflectors. Didn't need to do quite that much. Temp power? Really? Really? Okay, fine. You know what? We'll go Fusion AP plan then. 14,000 shield. That seems a reasonable amount. Shield dampener. Yeah. And we'll save that as our light mega fortress. Now, we're going to need you to upgrade the fleet. So if we select the fleet, upgrade, it's going to cost us 4,000 minerals. That is fine. We'll need you to build us a military station. We're going to go for the light mega fortress. Only costs 1.8k. That's a really good price. We'll place it probably here, so it's actually in range of that, but at a distance. We'll actually get our transport ships to have an upgrade as well. Because if they do get caught in a fight... I'll not at least give them a chance. Does anyone else need an upgrade? I guess science ships, if we'd start looking at their debris, I definitely want to look at their debris. I want to learn from them. They've got mazes, phasers, which is the upgraded form of a mazer. That's definitely something we want to learn about. Transport ships, you've got the upgrade. Construction ship, you might as well get an upgrade as well. And also I can use you as a scout craft and dump you in a system. Okay. Gonna go slightly long this episode because we have spent most of the time messing around with this. Upgrade's gonna take 200 days.
Construction complete.
Oh, hello. They've got 5... This is going to be an opportunity to learn about their fleet. 5,000 sitting here. Right, battleships. Armor, 69%. Shield, 680. What? 680 shield. Our battleships have like 10 times that. Don't let other people get our tech, though. That's an issue. Can't let that happen.
Building a new home.
I'm dubious about this cutting laser now. Like, we probably don't need it.
System survey complete.
Could put like an autocannon in there. Railgun. What do you put a railgun in? Oh, I can't change it. It's been upgraded. Well, we can always upgrade it again. They're sending them off to war. You're building on the Neptune habitat.
System survey complete.
I think we'll need to start upgrading you.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Right, you're fully upgraded? Cool. In which case, just pop along here. Kill that thing over there. Then pop up here and join the rest.
Construction complete.
Two different types of Corvette there. Right. We'll also probably spam out a few more Corvettes before we get to the actual end of the upgrade cycle, just because they're pretty quick to do. And they travel pretty fast as well. Hello. What are you defending over here? That's what I want to know.
Construction complete.
Oh, there we go. You have merged.
System survey complete. Ships upgraded.
Oh, that's our ship's upgraded.
Construction complete.
It began as a subtle shift in Uva-Zavian behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their space, are now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient, ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We now know that the Uva-Zavi were preparing and recovering the databases and survey beacons, automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Uva-Zavi space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Uva-Zavi mediators are looking outwards. Okay.
Construction complete.
That's them. That's not good. That's really not good. It's so not good.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Battle commenced.
Oh, hi. Yeah, you're dead. It does, however, mean that we can finally look at that system with our science ship. Like, my concern is maybe we should just declare war on them right now. Just change our plans. We are right next door. Sure, their fleet power is superior. But if we let them, they'll probably become more dangerous. And that's the last thing we want. Especially if they get signatories. If the war in heaven triggers... I mean, hell, you're only equivalent. Are there any other fallen empires around, or is it just the two of them? I think it's just the two of them. Yeah. So if the war in heaven triggers, they'll probably get crushed. I mean, we can crush them ourselves pretty much. We have to worry about, and we have to worry a lot about them. I think we might need to go to war with... I know I was going to go to war with these guys. You know, I'm kind of glad that we didn't. We need this buffer.
Complete.
Oh my god, look at our fleet strength. You're even considered pathetic now. If they get signatories, we're going to end up in a situation where we're playing whack-a-mole. That's going to be the tough part. I think we have to replan. I think we have to just turn and attack someone bigger than us, because if we don't, they'll get the ball rolling and War in Heaven triggers. War in Heaven triggers, they'll crush them. No questions asked. They'll happily side with us. We could side with them if we wanted, but I don't really want to side with them. I want to be able to try and dominate everything. I think this is the one chance we'll get. I might have a think about it in between episodes, and I know I wanted to go to war this episode, and I was like hyping towards it, and we were building up the entire time. Our fleet is amazing, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, and totally, as soon as we pull this away from the station, we're going to have a real issue of upkeep. But we'll deal with that when the time comes. Probably when it gets murdered. But damn. It's just going to be a tough choice. Either we'll fight them or we'll fight them instantly at the beginning of next episode. Well, as soon as the fleet gets together. They do have to travel together at the moment. And I have told them to, you know, all go merge.
Construction complete.
But it's just going to be either you or you. If we do attack you, we have to do it soon before you can get signatories on board. Because as soon as you get signatories, you'll have a lot of people helping you. They'll be pathetic, but it'll be a case of trying to crush, like, ants. There'll be an entire hive of them. And that's the issue we had with the Federation.
Complete.
And it proved it could be very frustrating. Now, if we're going to do this, we could do it in several ways. We could jump straight into their main system. Don't think that's a good idea. We know their fleet's stronger than us. I think the idea is to just hit their outside systems, maybe just crush as many little outposts here and there as we can. Just make sure we do as much damage as possible. Do you have a defensive station? No, you don't. Okay. You know what? Construction ship. It's quite expensive in terms of upkeep, but it needs to be done.
Research complete.
Advanced railguns. I don't think there's any real use of... Nano assemblers. It's rare. We want it. Now, I'm super tempted by kinetic battery because, hell, that's a lot of damage and it's a large weapon. And that's kind of what we want, but this is rare. Sorry. We're going to be the best robots we can be. We're into it. Like, you know, the whole be the best robot you could ever be. Come on, everyone get together. Yeah, that's a lot of energy credits to lose. I'm going to get them to the edge of the system so we can actually start to think about our jump away. Damn. It's an impressive fleet. That's for certain. But that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Next episode we go to war. Not sure against who, but one of these two. Straight at the beginning of the next episode, they're going down. Oh, maybe we are.
Protocols activated.
Oh, hello. There's a governing shift for you. You're offering me signatory status. That's it. That's the choice. We're going to make it before anyone else signs up. I've been EnterElysium. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think down below. And stay glub glub. Also shiny.